Hey, there's a Beta Man for Beta Man Reviews. And the other day I was in this little store that I always pick up weird soda at. It's a local little store. I always pick up weird soda. And what I saw on the shelf and what I'm going to be reviewing today is this, I don't know if you can see it, but Judge Wapner root beer. And they have a picture of Judge Wapner and it says, "I sentence you to drink my root beer." And there's Judge Wapner. Now, don't want to get off on a tangent over here, okay? But I really think that they made this root beer about 25 years or so too late. What brain scientist said, "Hey, look, I have a good idea. Let's make a Judge Wapner root beer." It's about 25, 28 years too late. I mean, I know who Judge Wapner is. I'm sure a lot of my Beta Man viewers know who Judge Wapner is. I asked my daughters, they're in their 20s, "Hey, look what I got, Judge Wapner root beer." You know what they said? "Who's Judge Wapner?" They don't know who Judge Wapner is. Now look, a Beta Man was a great People's Court fan, okay? And in case you don't know, Judge Wapner was the original judge on the People's Court. And I'm a big People's Court fan, especially back in the 80s when Judge Wapner used to rule. A Beta Man, I was a little Beta nerd, okay? I had a composition. I'd write down each court case, try to figure out what the judge would rule, how the judge would rule. I love People's Court. But come on, this is 2010, a Judge Wapner root beer. Anyway, you know what? I'm ranting too much. That should be on my other website, www.rantaholic.com, in case you never checked it out. But anyway, this is a Beta Man Reviews. So enough ranting about this, what the timing is. Let's taste it. If it's great, hey, that's an awesome root beer. Let's test it out. So I got my Beta beer mug over here that I won an adventure race on the North Shore in Covington many years ago. That's another story for another day. So what I'm going to pour this Judge Wapner root beer into that cup, and we'll give it a little taste test. Let's see what we got. Very dark. Hold up to the light. It looks like root beer. Not much of a foam. A little foam. Not much though. But let's give it a taste test and see what we got. Pretty smooth. It is a pretty good root beer. Very good. I thought it would be average or so, but I tell you what, this Judge Wapner root beer, this is pretty smooth. This is a good smooth root beer right here. The Judge Wapner root beer. Let me another taste test. Oh, boy, I think I could drink that all day long. That is a good root beer. No matter what I said before about my rant about the timing of this product, I don't know why they decided to call this Judge Wapner root beer, but you know what? I can't stop drinking this. This is excellent. This is a good root beer. And usually a Beta Man likes the diet drinks, diet root beer, diet cokes or whatever. But I tell you what, this Judge Wapner root beer that is awesome. That's an A on the Beta Man scale. I had my doubts. I thought it'd be average, but this Judge Wapner root beer, A on the Beta Man scale. I'm just hoping that pretty soon they're gonna come out with a Bailiff Rusty cream soda. Now that'd be awesome too. So look, whoever makes this real soda in real bottles company, new idea for you guys. Make a Bailiff Rusty cream soda to go along with the Judge Wapner root beer. Okay, so A on the Beta Man scale. Very good soda. Very good root beer. I don't know why they decided to call this great root beer Judge Wapner, but it's a good root beer. A on the Beta Man scale. Till next time, there's a Beta Man for Beta Man Reviews.